Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since I've posted a proper vlog on here. Before I get into this, thanks so much for watching my Go Beyond video. It was a project that I've wanted to do for a while actually, with my friend Dan Kenyon of Slant Media. I thought he did an unbelievable job of editing that, so I'm just trying to get through a little gate here. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I just wanted to put down my thoughts and training and just what I've learnt over the years through different books that I read and try and study, other people I study and learn from in freestyle and various other things. So yeah, thanks for your comments and likes on all of that. And a little update for you. I'm going to show you a quick interview that I did recently on BBC Radio Lancashire. And we also did national news last week, which was very scary. I had to perform, well, for one camera, but behind that camera was 7 million people, which is, yeah, quite a lot of people, so I was super nervous. But anyway, the reason I've not been posting as much is just because I've been out training. I've been out with the ball, putting the miles in, and sometimes I've just not been able to, pulling my earphones out, sometimes I've just not been able to capture it. So what I've done is I've compiled all the footage, and I will be putting out more videos from now until the day I go, which is the 22nd of February, scarily approaching. So yeah, here is the video from BBC Radio Lancashire, where I was talking about the challenge and the charity and just why we're doing it really. So enjoy.
Right now we're going to meet a football freestyler from Lancashire who's making his final preparations for his biggest challenge yet. John Farnworth from Longridge will trek up Everest Base Camp while doing keepy uppies. Is this true, John?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I've seen footage of your training up Snowdon.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's all for Alzheimer's, isn't it?
Yeah,
the Alzheimer's
all
Society.
for the Alzheimer's Society. It's been a 6-month preparation. I'm weirdly on a bit of a down now because I've been, you know, I've done a lot. I'm still training obviously, but I'm just kind of getting ready because we're going, well, on the 22nd, so my math isn't that great, but it's not that long.
Right, so you've been basically going up big hills training.
Yeah. Well, thankfully we've got a few in Lancashire, and obviously I'm from Longridge. I live near there, so I've been going up the fells a lot. Obviously we've done Snowdon, we did Moorfama in North Wales, so I've been very lucky to have training routes very nearby. So myself and my friend Danny, who's actually joining me on the expedition, we've been going up and just putting in the miles. We've been, learning so much. It's been quite exciting actually.
So when did you first realise you had this skill? And you must work on it all the time.
Yeah, this is really funny. People ask that all the time, but I didn't have a skill. I just developed it. I just worked hard. I mean, I loved freestyle from about the age of 15, 16. I was always drawn to being creative with the ball. But I realised that if I put the time in and I practised, I got quite good. And then the rest took care of itself. So, like you say, I still do practice every day. At the minute, it's obviously more around different challenges like this. So all my effort right now is on this challenge and all the learning, all the training. So that's the stuff I really love to do.
Do you play in a team?
I do. It's a YouTube team I play in called Freestylers FC. Weirdly enough, there's this YouTube league now that gets like so much interest.
A YouTube league?
Yeah, like kids love YouTube at the minute. So like I'm part of a team full of YouTubers, and I don't play as much as I'd like to just because of my commitments and stuff. But I probably play like 3 or 4 games a year and try and avoid injury at the same time.
so just talk us through because I saw you on BBC Breakfast last week talking about going up Snowdon.
Yeah.
So you start at the bottom, and you start keeping up it, and you're doing that all the way up.
Yeah. Well,
you never stop.
No. Well, sometimes I have breaks and stuff to like obviously see the route ahead. We didn't actually get to the top that day. We got 3/4 of the way there. We had to turn back just because of the snow. It was horrendous. Right. But it was a brilliant training exercise. We did well considering the weather. It was really windy, really wet. It became sheet ice. So it was a real sort of realisation of what's to come, but it was brilliant. And yeah, the hardest thing that I've done so far, ahead of what I'm going to be doing soon.
How cold's it going to be when you get to Everest?
Worst case scenario is probably going to be around -10. So yeah, cold, but I'm sure it could be a lot
And
worse.
how many footballs are you taking?
We'll probably take around 5, I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real balancing act because you don't want to take too many because we want to travel light because we want to really document it, and you know, obviously the whole thing is to raise awareness for the charity, so we want to create a little film around it. We want to kind of show what's gone into executing something like that, and hopefully it'll inspire other people in whatever challenges they have in there.
And imagine, but for the type of stuff that you do, warmer weather's better for keepy uppies, is it?
Yeah, I mean it is, but growing up in Lancashire, I'm just used to it. Like the amount of hours I've spent just growing up in my back garden, in my garage, and I'm still like that. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't lead a flashy life at all. I'm always training, so I'm used to it. I mean, this is going to be obviously a lot colder than I'm used to, but I'm ready for it, and you know, it's all down to kit as well, you know, getting the right underlayers and the right equipment. That's such a big part of it, so that's been a real learning curve as well, because I don't usually do shows in like jackets and hiking boots, you know. It'll be a bit different.
Well, let's do a bit now, because we are in a very tiny
This
studio.
is hard. This is
it's a very tiny studio.
I don't know what I could do
right now. So
probably just
do it. Very good. Steve, do you reckon you could do that?
I can't do that. I've seen John at the Macron Stadium. He comes and does like half-time shows and stuff like that, and ridiculous. He's gonna have no problems, is he?
I don't know.
That is very impressive. Very impressive. And you're raising it for the Alzheimer's Society. Why?
Yeah, I lost my granddad last year to vascular dementia. It was my granddad that got me into football. He was my inspiration, still is. And just seeing him go through so many battles from the last 15 years, I was like, what can I do that's the most ridiculous thing ever? And like people are laughing and stuff like that, but I will do it if it kills me, and we want to raise as much money for them.
No, well, kill you.
You've got to put your sort of self on the line a bit. So yeah, I think that gave me the sort of passion to kind of just live out loud a little bit and just think ridiculous and go for it, because someone's got to. Do you know what I mean? So.
And is there a website?
Yeah, we've got a Just Giving page. I've put it all on my social media. I know that's like the way things are shared at the minute. So I'm like my Twitter and my Instagram, but it's justgiving.com/Everest Football. But if you just go to Just Giving, I would imagine you can search it, because I don't think anyone else is juggling a ball of Everest. So
no, I don't think they are.
Yeah.
But and to John, all the very best.
Thank you.
It's amazing what you're doing for a fantastic cause, and good luck.
Thanks so much,
and
guys.
if you drop it, you have to go back.
It's a long way down. It's a long. I'm really hoping I don't, because it is a long way down. I mean, it's going to be 10 days to where we want to get to at base camp, and I'm actually hoping to go a little bit further, but that's a lot dependent on weather, because we are going actually in an off season. So.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Cheers.
We are like That's Life this morning. We got a man juggling football.
So there we go, that was my interview with BBC Radio Lancashire. Really cool just to talk about the challenge, trying to get the word out there. Up to date, we've raised about £700-800, which is okay, but we want to raise more. So if you're new to this channel and new to this challenge, you may have seen it on TV, you may have heard it on the radio, keep spreading the word before I get knocked over by this car. Keep spreading the word. Tell your friends about it, tell your family about it. I am juggling a ball all the way up to Mount Everest, to base camp. Once I get to base camp, I'm going to see how high up the mountain I can get, all in aid of Alzheimer's Society. So get on board, share the challenge. I'll see you in the next video.